Once upon a time, there was a cheeky tank named Thomas. Thomas and his friends were out overseas, fighting the evil communists to save America's freedom. To prepare for the upcoming mission, Thomas's unit, Unit 04, was playing war games. Thomas and Harold the Chopper were training against Henry the Harrier.
"Quick, Harold! Intercept Henry, he's coming after my troop!"
"I can't! I've got to keep these soldiers off your tail!"
To try to avoid Henry's attack, Thomas backed toward the camp. While firing blanks up at Henry, Thomas did not see the supply tent behind him. Harold shouted,
"Thomas, look out!"
but it was too late. General Topham Hatt watched as Thomas ran over the tent, and he became quite cross.
"Thomas! Damn it! Watch where you're going! You done run over our supply tent! Now you gotta clean up that mess! It's a damn good thing for you we got backup supplies!"
Thomas was very sorry and apologized.
"Sorry, sir. I'll clean it up right away, sir."
"Quit your yapping and get back to work!"
"Right away, sir."
After Thomas was finished clearing away the mess, he joined the others at the mission briefing. General Topham Hatt was laying out the battle plan to his soldiers and vehicles.
"Alright, we're gonna move up through this valley toward this common base. Then we flank the base and close in toward the center. Henry and Harold, you patrol the skies and do not let any enemy aircraft in or out of the area. Got that?"
Yes, sir.
"Thomas, you and the other ground troops are gonna storm the common base, you hear?" "And once we've raided their supplies and taken important prisoners, Gordon will destroy the base. Got it, Gordon?"
Yeah! Boom!
"Good. We roll out tomorrow."
The next morning, after packing up the camp, Thomas and the others set out toward the base of the communists. Henry and Harold scouted ahead for enemy troops, while the rest of Unit 04 moved along behind them. Harold thought he saw a communist squad on the ground, but he wasn't sure and he decided not to alert the general on a false alarm. But Harold really had seen communists, and they were waiting to ambush the main group. When Unit 04 was close enough, the communists began to attack. They ran out and opened fire on Thomas and the ground soldiers. Thomas and the soldiers charged at the communist line, but they were splattered with fire and couldn't get any further. General Topham Hatt ordered Harold and Henry to return and help.
"Henry, Harold, do you read? You guys gotta get back here and cover the ground troops. They're hammering us."
"Right away, sir."
Communist soldiers began to retreat under Henry's missile fire and Harold's blazing machine guns. Their firepower was splendid, and Thomas was able to rush forward and put a real dent in the communist line. But then the communists fired the surface-to-air missiles, and Henry was hit in the wing.
"Ouch, that hurts a lot. I've got to fly back to base and get this repaired,"
said Henry, and started to pull away from the battle. But Henry was crucial to the situation, and his quick retreat made General Topham Hatt very, very cross.
"Henry! I don't care how many hits you take or how much they hurt. You get back out there and you blast them commies!"
"Yes, sir."
Henry's will was fired up, and he returned to the battle. But the communists had good aim, and they hit his wing dead on.
"Crackling cannons! I'm hit hard and I can't fly any longer."
Too damaged to keep fighting, Henry made a crash landing off to the side of the battlefield. Without Henry to cover them, Thomas and the others were peppered with enemy fire. After suffering far too many casualties, Thomas and the foot soldiers retreated back to the general.
"I'm sorry, General. We can't keep going. There are just too many of them."
"I understand, Thomas. You've been a really useful tank today. But we only got one option left."
General Topham Hatt turned to Gordon and said,
"Gordon, you see that group of combat tanks where their generals and soldiers are?
"Yup, dude, yup!
You hit right there and blow them commies straight to hell. You hear?"
Yup, dude, yup!"
3, 2, 1, blast the commies!
Yeah. Later that day, Unit 04 returned to their base camp. General Topham Hatt was still cross at Henry for running away during a crucial moment, and Henry apologized.
I'm sorry, General. I've learned that I can't run away when my friends need me, even if I've been hurt. They're counting on me.
Yada yada. Go learn your lesson sweeping the mess tent, you gutless jet.
Then General Topham Hatt turned to Gordon and said,
Gordon, you really saved the day out there. For your heroism, I commend you with this here medal. Oh, wait a sec. It says Distinguished Service on it. Okay, Gordon, here's your Distinguished Service.